I don't know what you're saying. Don't call me. So here we are in Anchorage. And here's Hunter. Remember that dude from Hong Kong? He helped out. So, Amalgam forces have surrounded Gavin Hunter of Mithril. Well, formerly of Mithril. He's like ex. And they've got him surrounded with armed slaves, and in his truck there is something that Mr. K, as in Kalium, be wanting shortly. And he'll be there to determine what to do with him. And Gavin is like, "Oh, Mr. K. Yes, that's one of the original commanders of Amalgam's code names. Who could it be?" And then it turns out Mr. K is Kalanin. And inside the truck, he's like, "That's right, it's me, Hunter. I'm a bad dude." Kalanin, he's like, "Yeah, that's right. Mr. Kalanin is now Mr. Karium." And on the bed of the truck is the ARX, the successor to the ARX-7 Arbalest. Just building it is pretty impressive, but it'll change nothing now. And then Hunter is like, "Hey, didn't you once ride aboard the 2 Hadedanan because you believed that the people there were capable of changing stuff?" And he says, "I overestimated them." It's like, "Damn, don't you give a shit about all the people you've lost, all your good friends?" He's like, "I don't care." But he's going to take the armed slave, and he wants to know who built it. And Gavin refuses to tell him, so he's like, "Tell me." He's like, "No." Shoots him again, but actually shoots him this time, and he says, "It's going to take you a long time to die from where I've shot you." He's like, "Oh, wow." He's like, "You shithead." And he walks off, and then Gavin's like, "Damn. This man, he's going to be Z3.2's enemy, and he's way more dangerous than any Lambda driver. Dude, wow, unbelievable." And so here at Leonard's house, he's like, "Oh yeah, Z3.2 have returned. My sister's back. Nice." And he's getting fed up of Tess's refusal to give up. And he's like, her head's probably filled with ridiculous dreams of all her new comrades. But he orders the ARX-8 brought to him, because he thinks that's a final trump card, and he gets Fowler to follow all the Z3.2 fellas. And if they come at him, then he's been authorized to... Yeah, okay, if they go at Fowler, then Fowler's allowed to fight back. And all that's left is word to come in from Casbah. From Casper. And all will be complete. We killed the white-haired lady from Z3.2 at almost final boss card. Oh, Shawnee, the lady we definitely didn't kill because she showed up in Z2 Part 2 as a lady trying to rebuild her kingdom. You mean that lady who definitely wasn't dead? But here's Kaname over here in all of this, and she's like, "Dang it, what the heck am I doing in my life? Cooped up in this villa, growing older day by day without doing nothing, but Z3.2 and Mithril are still alive, and they were going to be coming for me." So Leonard asks what Kaname wants to do to stave off her boredom, and she asks for a computer. Persicon. Yeah, she wants a personal computer, she wants a PC, and it's like, "Well, you can't have any connection to the internet." She's like, "That's fine, I don't care." But she's going to do what she can to become better and stronger and become her again. So here's Clouseau going, "March, march, march. Sir, yes sir." Taking, "Sir, yes sir. Sir, aye sir," for Hibiki. So he's taken Sasuke and Hibiki out on an all-night training thing, and he's going to beat them back into shape after all their time in space. You got to get strong after hanging out in space. "Sir, aye sir. Sir, aye sir." And Kao's like, "Wow, look at these dudes." But basically, we're on a little island in the Pacific, trying to lick our wounds, both mental and physical, while also trying to get a power up. And the Black Knights and Mithril collaborated that way once before, and you know, maybe we can get some Arm Slave Nightmare Frame crossover again, have a good time. And then, oh yeah, so and it's like, wow, I'm gonna get Arm Slave power up using Nightmare Frame, and then Luca's like, yeah, and Tessa's like doing it. She's doing all the modifications, putting her Westward powers to maximum good times. And then Altair's like, well, I mean, how much does it matter when we run into Lambda drivers again? Because we don't have a Lambda driver own to fight them. And Luca's like, I don't know, maybe we can do it even without the Arbalest. It's like, Leonard Testaroster, I hate that dude, he sucks. But Sasuke's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna beat everybody, I'm the best dude. Hey look, and here's TT hanging out. He's like, hey Vicky, you're doing big work with Clouseau, big training, nice work. But Clouseau's philosophy that training the body elevates your spirit, and training the spirit elevates the body, which is a cycle that makes the perfect warrior. And TT's like, wow, incredible. And Hibiki's like, damn, that's exactly what my dad said. He also spoke in generic martial arts platitudes. And Clouseau asks Hibiki about his dad's time in the... Okay, so... he was a black beret for Britannia, but Nightingale has translated him as he was in the Blackberries. And it's like, you know, he was definitely a black beret. Like, it's definitely a beret, not birdie. But yeah, his time in the Black Berets. And he said, one thing his father picked up in the Black Berets was the habit of spouting... 4-letter words, yeah, the F word. Like he straight up says there, yeah, the F word. Whenever he got even remotely annoyed. And the other thing he learned, the F word, don't worry about it. And the other thing he learned was how to camp. And Clouseau asked if his dad ever said it takes more than getting muddy and sweaty to win a war. And Hibiki responds with, but what can a man accomplish without sweat and mud, blood and tears? And Clouseau's like, bingo, you got it, dude. And then Sasuke's like, whoa, what? Did Hibiki's dad fight under the marine guy? The ultimate marine dude? And it's like, yep, he did. So Clouseau's gonna use Courtney's mannerisms to the fullest to whip him into shape, and so he's going to yell at them all a lot. Like, oh, now move, 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 move! Worms, eyes front. Sir, so, sir. Yeah, no, yeah. Are you worthless worms? No, sir. Lip service. No, sir. You a bunch of stupid shitheads that are going to train to be good. Aye, sir. Yeah, that's it, Sasuke. We're gonna get Chidori back. So Vicky was an rat. No, it's like he had to fight fucking monstrous grizzly bears, didn't he? I think he's got a hard time showing emotions because his mother tried to murder him and then killed herself instead. I think that's probably what did it. And this is Challenge to the World, scenario 36 on the Amalgam route. Da-da! Here we are. We made it. So. Time to attack an Amalgam base. But yep, based on Sasuke's time in the mask, we've learned that there's Amalgam base here and we're going to loot the hell out of it. Team effort to find this place, but... And then here's Coach like, hell yeah, the M9s have had a power up, and Mao explains that the M9s now have the Fairy Eye upgrade, which give them better long range perception, and it's like, yep, You're gonna really help my sniping. It's like, yep, Z3.2's #1 sniper. It's still me though. And they talk about Clouseau's little upgrade. They had a good time. And talking about all of our sick upgrades. And Mao's got a new move. It's like, yeah, and Luca's like, yep, we combined my ghost control unit with your thing. And Leonard's like, oh yeah, let's do it. And then Hibiki and Sasuke are ready to fucking go. And besides, like, hell yeah, look at these dudes, burning hearts. They want to rescue their women. Let's go. And Kai's like, hell yeah, they want to get Suzume back. It's the power of love. And Kai's like, hell yeah, I know all about that. And then Sasuke, Hibiki look after each other. And then there's a bunch of dudes. Oh look, Kanyu's here and some firebugs. Brilliant, great, firebug, great. And hey Crow, look, it's your honey. Just don't even fucking talk. Crow's like, buddy, come on. I love to get him. Ooh, Crow, wow, he's like, hey buddy, calm down. You don't know shit about me, Hibiki. You can't talk shit. And then here's Kanyu's like, Kiriko, Shoko, Karen, C2, I'm gonna get you back. And then Kiriko just goes, there's no Lambda driver guys. These guys, they've got a few Lambda driver guys here. It's like, yeah, look at that. Guess we're gonna have to turn him into. He's like, what, you ignoring me? And then Karen is like, yep. I'll talk. And she talks about Esther for some reason. It's like, mate, yeah, let's do some shit. And here's Leonard. And Kaname is also here. And they've got the 8RX8, and Leonard's going to use it to teach us a new level of despair. And kind of like, Sasuke, you can do it, dude. Don't worry about it. And the SR point is, any allied pilot must shoot down at least 5 enemies within the same turn by the time you clear the map. Kills from map weapons do not count. So this is the, hey, do you know how to do the go again thing? No secrets. And then Z-Chips is, oh, have Crow defeat 4 enemies. Sure, right? Sure, why not? 5 enemies in a single turn, you say, though. Didn't we have what in part 1? But here's this guy's move. The fairy eye things? No. We have the ECS. The electronic counter system, which gives you the guaranteed crit and post-movement attack on everything. Yes, this is a Neuro Plus thing. Just losing this shit. How Shawnee survive in 2.1? I don't know, she just did. And see how that attack, just nothing happens in his big attack? It's because all of the animation is the dynamic kill. We had the ECS, which is Flash, Fighting Spirit and Assault. And now we have the Fairy Eye, which activates 130 will, all attacks get barrier piercing, units do 10% more damage, and plus 30% crit. Which is pretty good, all things considered, I guess. Like, she obviously just didn't get blown up. Like I said, it's very rare for us to actually kill people because we're good boys who don't kill people. It's not that we only kill cool people, it's that the cool people fight until they die. because that's how they're called. Yeah, this is the Amalgam. Well, that's 2 dudes that Kay has got. But I mean, you say all the cool ones die, you kill all the cool ones, but I mean Beck's still alive, right? So a lot of people wearing sunglasses we are fighting? I don't think so. I mean the Firebugger always won their mask. Oh wow, look at that, we did it! Oh, 5 dudes, nice work, excellent. See Firebugger going down. Yeah, and then Space and then Super. Like, Firebugger's always at their armor, but I wouldn't really say they're sunglasses so much as, you know, visors. Yeah, the ones we kill tend to be cold. You are right, you are right. But like that's because they fight until their death. That's part of what makes them so cool. Okay, Crow. Trust you, dude. How many units we have now? We have 12 squads, but one of them only has 1 dude in, and then the other 2 that were force deployed. So we have 27, is that? No, 25. 12 full squads of 2 plus 1. Calm down, go it. Who's doing it? You can take down the poopy boys. Now here's Leonard saying we're putting on quite the show. So he's about to like completely destroy the ARX-8 as a show of force, and Kaname calls him disgusting. And she says there was a dude in the class next to hers. He was a full-blown stalker creep. He was awful. And Kaname asks Leonard if he thinks she's like, so which do you think I prefer, the awful, gross stalker or you? If I was forced to go out with one of them, which one do you think? And Leonard pointedly refuses to answer the question. He's like, no, I'm not going to answer that. He's like, go on, try. He's like, I'm not going to answer that question. He's like, I ain't dropping it, dude. Which one do you think? And then eventually she says, she's like, here's the actual answer though, dude. I spent like a whole day trying to figure out who I would like pick if I had to go out with one of you or the stalker guy. And she just says, I don't know, you're both pieces of shit. And she says the difference between the 2 of them boils down to the fact that Leonard is super beautiful, whereas other classmate was a really gross, ugly troglodyte man. And then Leonard says, to let him be. And she says, you got that stupid smile on your face, I hate it the most, I despise it. And he says, how dare you show me that smile after treating me like a doll and a bird in a cage, after everything you've taken from me and everything you've tormented me with. And she says, it's revolting. And she says Sasuke was revolting too when they first met. But one thing he did was never fake a smile. And Sasuke is serious and true, no matter what he does. And Leonard is like, well, I'm serious too. And she's like, no way, dude, I'm buying that. And he says that she says that he sees women as objects, and he never genuinely opens his heart to any of them, including his sister. And she says, could it be that it's the oh so common thing where you didn't get enough love from your parents, huh, little man? And then Leonard's like, I'll show you. Look into my eyes. And he grabs her, pulls her close, and forces a whispered resonance connection thing. And what she sees in his past is awful. It was the day when some bad people broke into the family house, and Leonard's mother went, here, have this kid, as an attempt to try and save at least Tessa. And Tessa has no idea that this happened, and Leonard's not going to tell her. And lest he get her sympathy or pity or whatever. For Leonard, it's not about whether his mother was making the best of a bad situation or what the bad guys, who the bad guys were. What matters is that he's now doing, of his own volition, he's acted free of his mother's curse. And then Chiri is like, well, why do you care so much about me then? He's like, good question. And then Callan comes over asking about Mr. AG. And he tells him that he's got to get a move on. And Callan is like, dang, Callan, you're part of Amalgam? He's like, yeah, I'm a bad dude. And then out come a bunch of Lambda driver dudes. I'm like, dang, what are these guys doing here? Do you think that bad shithead's here? And Sasuke's like, Chidori, I'm coming. And here's Gates. Ding 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 ding. Strike. Strike zone. Oh yeah, okay. So here Gates is like, "Ooh, not so fast! You're in my strike zone." Sasuke's like, duh. And obviously, Sasuke's robot cannot deal with an incredibly good Lambda driver man. So he gets blown up. And then Gates is like, hoo-hoo, little Mithril man survived though. Wonder if he's, without a Lambda driver, he's toast though. And Sasuke's like, I'm going in, on foot. I'm gonna keep moving forward, as long as I can. And Gates doesn't, yeah, he's like, hoo-hoo, but you don't know how scary Mr. AG is. You mean AG? No, Mr. AG. Top of Amalgam. He's Amalgam's new boss, and he's real scary. And then Tessa's like, Leonard's the top man of Amalgam? She's like, oh, well, I mean, if Amalgam now has only one person in charge of them, that means it now has a single point of failure. So, that's pretty good. And then is an Arbalest. It's like, ah yes, an arm slave, the ARX-8. The Arbalest is the, oh, but, and then Gates blows it up. What? This guy, he's like, haha, whoops. Oh, what a big mistake I made. I just blew up that thing. Wow, how could that be? Oh, no, jeez, whoops. Oh gosh. And then Sasuke just yells, Chidori! He's like, what the heck? The guy's freaking going in there, what the heck? And Sasuke says, I don't need a mecha to fight. And he's yelling that he and Chidori can fight and struggle on even without a mech, but Kalin's like, yeah, but it can't be. And here's Kalin, he's being a shit. And he's here, and he's like, yep, Sagara Sasuke, I'm here to fight you. And he's like, but is this a trick, like a big ruse? Like, you infiltrated their rank? And he's like, no, I've genuinely sided with Amalgam. Then Testarossa has got the right ideas, and they're like, this is impossible, he can't. And he's like, no, I'm a bad dude now, genuinely, for real. And he says if Sasuke resists, he will murder him. Howdy, Rose, how you doing? Yeah, but he's gonna shoot Sasuke dead. And then Mr. AG, Leonard Testarossa, comes over to have a little watch. How you doing, Sagara Sosuke? And then Sosuke tells him no uncertain terms. He's like, he's not interested in Leonard. He wants Kaname. Hand her over now. And Mr. K. And Kaladin confirms that Chidori is here. And he's like, and now you will die. And Sasuke is like, this man who is like a father to me, I can tell that he does indeed intend to murder the shit out of me. And then here's Gates, who's like, hell yeah, okay, Mr. K, take him out. But Hibiki is all not so fast. Blocks Gates. He's like, come on, Sasuke, do your shit while I'm getting blown up. You owe me some ramen, dude. Alright, fine. And then Gates like, you fucking crazy, dude? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Message. We're gonna have something delivered on the 26th of July, which is Wednesday. So that's a lot of weeks. Susano. Yes, it is indeed Susano. Beautiful. Ah, the coin. Always bringing me back. So Crow's just blown up 4 guys. But let's put up some more guys. Put up some fire bugs. So here's Crow. An elite special force, once renowned for fulfilling any mission, now turned into a crappy band of mercs on Amalgam's payroll. How the mighty have fallen, Firebug. Marilyn's ghost must be real disappointed. What other upgrades have we got on the stage? Nice work, Crow. You didn't kill the Firebug because they're too good. Okay, but here's Mal. She gets this new move, which is the Integrated Tactical Transmission Control System. It's really good. Kurtz get this move, which is super precise sniping attack. Clouseau gets this one, which is AS Martial Arts. This dude got this thing, the Zero Beam, and a bunch of stat upgrades. Like, they're all getting stat and weapons upgrades on top of all this shit. Karen doesn't get any new moves, she just gets a damage bump, and same for Sasuke and the other Sasuke, Suzaku and the other one. Yeah, and C2, yeah, nothing new, just an upgrade. But let's show off these maneuvers. Oh wow, man, you're not gonna say shit? Alright, sure. Okay, so Crow actually does need to kill like 4 firebugs, I guess, not regular guys, because he has a thing he says. And here's Mal. She's got a bunch of little fellas that she can control. This is the last one. Blammo.
Firebug はまだ終わらない。何度だって姉さんに惚れ直してもらうぜ。奴を丸裸にする。こいつはシャレにならないレベルのものだぜ。だがな。
Fucking that blammo cuts, you got him.
ハリアナだろうと打ち抜いてやるぜ。くそー。
Didn't think I was gonna shoot right through you. Now I gotta do the zero beam though. I wanna do the zero beam. This is bullshit. Where's my zero beam at? Give me the zero beam. Yeah, C2 is like, look, I've done too much, can't limit myself to rear support, now my unit's been upgraded. Won't be long, soon everything will be made clear, I can feel it. Callan is like, hell yeah, we did it. Tessa and Rakshasa, thanks for the upgrade, let's murder everything. It's just like, hell yeah, I'm stronger. Did it, dude.
Going tomorrow. No, tomorrow is pretend boy time. So unless that gets cancelled, there will be no anime. Look at this guy, can't even hit the fucking broadside of a bomb. What's that about, dude? I guess this lady is level 60, so she does have, you know, like 50 accuracy on him, so that would explain that, certainly. Yeah, fireball bullshit, and Canary had a spin in the wild ride. But no, you get loads more guys on that. You get all of the Gundams, and you get all of the supers. Like, I don't know how many they'll let us deploy of those, but you get a whole bunch of dudes. But I can't tell you how many until we do them. The mithril route is always smaller scale. Oh, there's sparks in the cockpit, is what that dude always says every fucking time. This shit. Fucking firebug. Every time.
How do you even do anything with Firebug? You can't. They're invincible. They're the best dudes. They're the ultimate fighting force.
武者ご了解。ここで叩く。
Going in. And we don't bring Kira and Shin? I think we're going to have to on at least one stage, but other than that, probably not. Yeah, and they're still the ultimate fighting force despite this limitation they have. Imagine how unstoppable they would be if Marilyn was still around. Obviously they'd be very stoppable because Marilyn would be on our side and she'd tell them to quit it. What the heck's up with his speed? What the... Boo? Oh no, boy not ready yet. He's not ready to get big yet. Does anyone even say shit to Kanyu? Who say shit to Gates? We got generic line, we got versus Gates. No one says shit to that. Literally no one says shit to Kanyu. No one fucking cares. Well, normally Kanyu at least talk shit and then everybody ignores him. And then he gets mad about being ignored, but this time he's just like... He's given up. It has to. It's not just has to be a lady. It has to be a lady who's smart, beautiful, and a little bit spiteful. So did he get stronger from it? Well, I mean, that's why I look at it. That's why I look at masochism. Crow's like, wow, that attack was a whole bunch of garbage. Thanks to the chief for their big tune up. Now Crow's using ACP5s, which he learned from his time in Firebug, on Firebug. Defeated by their own move. Because you don't care as something they have to do it. I don't actually have to do anything. That's the secret, Cap. Crow with his 18 fucking bullets in his gun for something. Like, why not just make that infinite? I don't understand.
誰がターゲットか。外すものか。
Well, you're not hitting Gambit. He's extremely strong. He was a murder wife once.
今度はこちらの番だ。
Well,
どけ。
approximately 30 times.
やつめ、どれだけの修羅場をくぐってきた。そちらの戦力はすでに調査
The
済み
game
だ。
wants us to bring. I mean, the game can want all it likes. Doesn't mean I'm going to use them.
エイルメリー、勝負といく。
Hail Mary. Give him the best shot. Better luck.
スパイカーも強化されてんだ。一気に仕留める。
Oh yeah, dude, real mature. Attacking the Kiriko, man? Why would you do that? Did his mate go through that little circle? Yeah, that's his move. He becomes the bullet.
そっちの行動は見通しだ。さっきが前に出過ぎたな。伊達に長く戦場にいるわけではない。そこで止まった。問題はない。ジェニオンの力引き出してみせる。装甲ごとぶち抜け。ヘルヘイム。
Here's who keeps squeezing out another bullet. Hellheim.
若干作戦の修正が必要か。
Oh, fucking nice, dude, getting roasted. This is before his voice got broke for crying out loud. No, like this is when his voice was busted and he couldn't do yelling anymore. That's why Crow is so restrained. Anyway.
俺に構うな。
Lasers go faster when they do horrible things to physics. His orb already breaks all the rules of physics. Like it runs on breaking the rules of physics. Like some light is ever so slightly slower than other light.
甘いんだよ。
The red shift.
逃げ足には自信があるのさ。さすがはチーフだ。俺好みのチューンだぜ。
And it's the cheap to perfection. If you go speed of light +1, isn't it?
無駄なことをしてくれる。
Gunbuster goes well above the speed of light, like all the time, non-stop, constantly. So you don't gotta worry about that.
このカイン様の指揮に間違いはない。
Rick Kanyu is gonna unload on you.
おかげで
11
借金が
damage.
止まった。悩んでる暇があったら前に出る。
Hey, to be fair, Gunbuster at least plays by the rules.
俺がひるむと思うが。
As it breaks them. Zolo. Come on, Gates.
ぬるいんだよ。描くなよ。
Unlucky.
弾が外れるから。
Can't
鈴音先生に
without.
今は頼れないんだ。 チョコマがと動かれる前に仕留める。でもシフトミドガルズオルム、この位置もう逃げられない。エネルギー解放、消えろ。
They fixed his dodging at 92%? He did indeed.
いかんいかん、よそ見はいかん。
This is not only as good as hell. I love it when it turns into the high school romance, but the girl is a giant biomechanical monstrosity. But here's Kalinin, he's like, dang it, Sasuke Sagara, I don't think that this is going to help much, but if you can pull this off, then that's proof that the world itself is all hecked up. Meanwhile, there's all these explosions, and Kaname's like, yep, that means Z3.2, that means Sasuke's here for me. And she tells Leonard to let her go. And he goes, why? So you can go jump in his arms? What then? And the question that both Leonard and she are asking is, why doesn't she try harder to run away to the man that she so obviously wants to be with? And seeing her hesitate, Leonard is like, alright, here you go. Take this gun. And says, shoot my ass dead if you love Sasuke so much and you want to see him so bad. Murder my balls. You got 30 seconds. She's like, dang it. This is it. This is my chance. Even now. This might be my last chance to see Sasuke ever. And I can murder this dude, but no, I can't do it. I cannot take another human life. It's like, dang it. And the worst thing is that this shithead knew that all along. And so then Leonard's like, Zero, time's up, no problem. And he said that I would have shot, and so would Sasuke, because he's killing everybody in his path to get to you. And then she hesitates giving the gun back, and as Leonard tries to take it off of her, blammo, shoots Leonard. And then Kano's like, dang it, I shot him, I broke the rules. Like straight up she said, I broke the rules. And then Kalin comes over and he's like, ah, he's fine, he's still alive, don't worry about it. He's like, get this man to medical treatment, right. So they go off. And then Kano's like, I didn't mean it. And then Kalin's like, alright, we gotta get out of here. Chidori! And people are shooting Sasuke, but he's also murdering all of them because he's mad as hell. But Kalin gets out. These guys trying to murder the Sasuke, but they can't. He's unstoppable. And the gates. Look at that, you can't do that. Little baby boy can't get it. And Sasuke's like, oh shit, I think this might be it. I might be dead. So Gates is like, oh, you're out of runway, dude. And then Tessa gets on the thing and he's like, yo, Marcus, put me on an open channel. Hi, Mom. And then Tessa gets on and she just starts yelling at Gates. Starts dunking on him non-stop. It's like, that little lady's voice assaulting me, and she just is dunking on him constantly, abusing him and everybody like him who's so self-righteous. He's like, buh? Me, a shithead? And that's buying Sasuke just a little bit of time, and if he's gonna get in the way again, I mean, he's in a really big robot with an impenetrable barrier, so you know. It's like, Sasuke, get moving!